Remember the time when the idea was put forth that people should never say no to their kids? Where has all that coddling got them? It has come down to trigger warnings and safe spaces.
So I don't have to do what he wants! So fuck off!
This is what happens when people think being bratty and obscene is heroic.
No, it's not! No, it's not! No, it's not!
Oh, no. Oh, we should film it. Oh, no.
The triggering.
And we all know how in cahoots with the cops you are. We noticed how in cahoots Deborah Juarez is.
We noticed, she says cahoots in that superior tone of voice. But the word is spelled C-A-H-O-O-T-S.
Oops.
This is America. 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 This is America.
So that makes it okay for 30-something women to hurl grievous false accusations and scream the same things over and over like 2-year-olds when they don't get their way.
He's asking me to leave after I've been sexually harassed.
I'm just asking.
You're asking me to leave after I've been sexually harassed. Did you ask him to leave? Did you ask him to leave? Did you ask him to? Are you following him? Did you ask him to start sexually harassing me? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name?
Ma'am?
What is your name?
I wasn't dead, Dad. I wasn't dead.
We see it. Everyone's seen it. We've seen it.
Did you hear what was just said? We seen it. Really? There's a name for that kind of speech. Redneck.
She ain't doing nothing. She doing just like Rosa Parks and all the rest of them did.
Another ludicrous dirty tactic. Try to shame the next person into giving you your way by scourging them with invocations of famous hallowed names of past heroes.
Did Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Fannie Lou Hamer, Barbara Jordan, all of them. She ain't doing nothing.
Harriet Tubman not only thwarted an oppressive system, she literally saved lives.
Because I am nasty like Susan, Elizabeth, Eleanor, Amelia, Rosa.
People need to stop fancying themselves as the new Rosa Parks, get off that mental fantasy bus, and stop trying to bring back racism and sexism, which Rosa was fighting against.
I need all white people to move to the back. This is a black and brown resistance march. If you are for this march and you are here in support, you will appropriately take your place in the back of this march.
California State University Los Angeles will have black and white students living in separate housing. They just reported 10% of their dorm rooms will be set aside for black students only. But it was actually the Black Student Union that requested the setup. California State isn't the first university to offer segregated housing. The University of California, Berkeley and UC Davis, as well as the University of Connecticut, offer the amenity.
Appalling as that is, the way the media covers the story says a lot about the news source too. Segregation is not an amenity. It is a sick prejudicial indulgence, no matter who is behind it. The news media would have no problem calling this idea racist if it was put forth by white students. But when it is a black student effort, it gets called an amenity. Apparently they aced the sensitivity training course, or were simply ordered to go easy on the subject matter, or else. The people behind this segregation revival blame white racism as an excuse. But it is their own racism that is the culprit. People of this mindset are not interested in equality or being friends with anyone regardless of race or gender. They love playing the victim too much, especially if it succeeds in making them feel tall as they shame others into handing them whatever they want in life, no questions asked. This woman was mad because her check bounced.
No, bye-bye. No, I'm not going nowhere because you're going to take this check. Because you're not giving me a good enough reason. I spoke to you on the phone. You're going to come up here and take this check.
What an embarrassing, ridiculous scene over one little price of a cup of water. Nobody owes her anything just because her ancestors were slaves.
She just died this year. Okay. She was a slave. Okay, you right here in Stone Mountain. You can go and you can
Who says that our ancestors weren't slaves?
I'm talking about in this country that built this country, and we don't get no reparations. But y'all come over here. Hold on. McDonald's, okay, which is a very huge company. I know that was a small company, but they don't charge you for no water. You come over here, you get all kinds of tax breaks, but then you charge us for the water? Are you serious? We the one that built the pipes under this building, baby.
Wait.
If we pay for it.
Corporate, this is private.
I don't care. I don't give a damn.
Just
I don't
because you
care.
love doesn't make you
I
right.
don't care. You know, it's not about being right. It's about what happened. What's the truth?
You're not
your right and my right.
You're not a slave.
My right. I come from slavery.
No, you
and
didn't.
So being American means that your ancestors were brought over here
No,
through
it
the
doesn't.
slave shit.
It doesn't really
Yes,
make
it does.
any sense.
Yes, it does.
No, it
That's
really
what it
doesn't.
does. That's what it
Your
means.
African soldiers.
My dad is a Nigerian. Okay. For real.
My dad's from Uganda.
But my grandmother, my ancestry comes from slavery. My grandmother was here when slavery
What's
was
this got to
going.
do with
She
anything?
just- because y'all come over here, but they come over here. You own an industry. The Indians come over here. They own the hotels.
Yeah.
And they own me.
Because we want to make money.
Guess what? But I'm asking you, why is there an industry of you? Who has opened the market to you?
Those people that want jobs. People that want jobs.
Hold on. If you go all the way back, okay? At one point in time, it was us that owned it. Okay, in our own communities. You got to go back in our history of who we were. Hold on, but let me tell you, when crack was brought into our communities, it broke up our families. Okay,
Wait, I didn't bring crack.
Right, no, you didn't. But you reaped the repercussions and you reaped the benefits of crack being brought into our community. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a system.
Why are you screaming at me?
It's a system. Because you don't understand it's a system.
No, you don't understand.
That you can't get along.
Why?
And I'm supposed to be. And wait a minute, hold on. What is it called?
Don't even know.
Oh God. Something about affirmative action. Don't none of you live, but you come to our community to take our money.
Yeah.
Why you in the black community? Why we don't own this?
You're right.
Why we don't own this? Why we don't own the hair store down the street?
That's your
That's
fault.
what I'm saying. That's what ain't our fault. I want to own the hair store. But guess what? When I get ready to go try to own the hair store, who controls the industry? The Chinese, they gotta sell it to us. So they don't want to sell to us.
Whose fault is
They
that?
do not want to. No. It's not our
Chinese?
fault. You have to have open up opportunity, which is an open market. Okay, my thing is, y'all come over here and you.
Who's
you
yours?
water?
Who's
Are you
yours?
serious? Are you serious?
Where are we from?
Just understand what I'm saying. That's how.
Love them.
Go do something.
You don't know where they're from. Go back to your country. Go back to your country. Make your money there.
I'm fine.
Make your money in
Money's
your
here.
country.
Money's
Put
here.
it on here. Put it on here.
Who's
And
gone?
motherfuckers in India and motherfuckers China
We're not from
and Vietnamese.
India.
Go back to your country.
sound like we're
Let
from
the black-
India.
Let us own our own shit in our community.
Don't get them into
Economics.
this.
Oh, they in agreement with me.
No.
Because they suffer. Black people suffer.
You
We don't
suffer
have a
your
job.
own benefits.
We don't own shit.
Bye.
You go back to your community.
I'm fine with
Fuck you,
that.
bitch. You ain't got to take my $5, bitch. But I
Bye.
bet you said, guess what?
What?
I bet if I could do a boycott and black people don't serve you,
Go
which
for
is
it.
community you serve,
Go
Try
for
it.
you will suffer.
Try it.
I ain't got
Try
time
it.
for that.
Try it.
I ain't got time
I want
for
to
that.
see your face in the AGC
Fuck
tomorrow.
you, bitch.
Okay.
Fuck you, bitch. Go back to your country.
That's fine, because I'm still going
Go
to be
back to
here.
your country.
And you're still
Go
going to be
be
in
in our
your
community
situation.
then. Get out of the black community.
This is my land.
Get
You're
out
on
of the
it.
black community.
Excuse me,
Go
you're
back
on my property.
to your home.
This is private property.
Bitch, you don't own this.
This is
you
private
rent it,
property.
bitch.
No, we
No,
own it.
we own it.
Well,
Fuck you.
well,
'cause
sell
we
it to
own
us and go back home.
No, thank you.
Sell it to us.
It's making me
Let us
money.
get
Why
the
would
loan.
it?
Let us get the loan. Go home.
You can't.
Let us make the money.
need
So
credit.
we can have our homes. We can have our children. We ain't got to deal with child support. We ain't got to deal with welfare. We ain't got to deal with Section 8, bitch.
Get a job.
We ain't got to deal with Section 8, bitch.
Bye.
Fuck you.
Hey.
Bye. Shut the fuck up for this get thrown on me.
Hey,
Because I don't give a
no.
fuck.
No. Oh,
bitch.
okay.
This girl has serious entitlement issues. She treated this clerk like trash and then demanded to be respected as a queen, in so many words.
Now respect the queen when you see him, bitch. I'ma kick your ass. Let me see you come out.
What's your name?
Michelle, bitch.
Michelle.
What's your name, Brandy?
Brandy Seal. What's your last name?
Okay, good, Brandy. See, what time you get off work? What time you get off work, bitch?
Apparently this queen nonsense is a trend among black female social cleansing crusaders. It is common for activists of this type regardless of race to demand full names and personal information from people they harass.
What is your name? What is your name? What is your name?
You selfish, dumbass idiot. You are being rude. You have no connection to this culture. You know what that is? That's a cute little bubble item that you had in your car that you don't know anything about, and you're an idiot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm so excited. Can I have your name again?
Nope. Have a great night.
Yes, I can.
No,
Can I have your name again? Well, I'll just stay here then.
Well, then. Oh my God. This is my car. Can you please get out of it?
No, I won't. Call the police. Call 911.
Okay.
About how I won't leave your car.
I wish you would.
Can you please?
No, I can't, but you can give me your first and last name. Here's what I'll do instead.
You are about to see the full footage of 3 separate but connected events that took place in Seattle in late 2016. The source of the connection is an activist who managed to turn every one of these into chaos until she was removed. Then she had the audacity to continue playing the victim. Her followers see her as a hero. Please note this footage has not been cut. The star of this show and one of her outraged followers toss an occasional F-bomb.
So right now, the news is interviewing a person whose daughter was a heroin addict, I think, is what he said in his public comment. And he's pro-bunker, he's pro-cops. And so he's the one getting interviewed, and there are like a million people who have spoken about how they've been abused by the cops, but they're not being spoken to. Only the person who's pro-bunker, who's also a person of color. So they got their token, and that's the one that they're using. I have no idea, we'll find out.
The humongous incident in Seattle, August the 11th, 2016. Environmental, feminist, Black Lives Matter, and gay trans pride activist, Zana Joshi, accused innocent people of harassment and caused a big public scene.
Yeah.
You want my name?
Yeah, sure.
It's humongous.
Okay. Humongous what? Humongous what?
Humongous.
Humongous what?
Humongous.
Humongous what?
Humongous.
Humongous what?
That's what it is.
Humongous what? Is that sexual harassment?
No, it's humongous.
Then why did you say that to me?
That's my name.
What? Humongous what?
Humongous what?
Humongous what? Is that sexual harassment? Is that what you just did when you said that to me?
What, humongous?
Why would you say that to me?
Yes, but my name.
Why would you say that to me?
Why would I say it to
Why
you?
would you say that to me?
Why would you ask me my name?
What? Humongous what? Humongous what? Humongous what? Humongous what? This person just spoke to me in a sexually harassing way.
I did not.
Yeah, he did. He said, do you know what my name is? And I said, what? And he said, humongous. Yeah. Yeah. This person just sexually harassed me.
I said I'm humongous.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Humongous what?
Humongous.
So now you're actually pointing to yourself. You're actually pointing to your body parts. And you're actually pointing to your body parts and saying that you're humongous. You're actually doing that. And this is the person who just got interviewed as a pro-bunker person of color, as if you represent us. They're using you as a token, and then you speak to me in a sexually harassing manner. How dare you? How dare you? Disgusting! Disgusting!
You left a note saying your daughter's lives matter, but you
disgusting! You just abused a woman! You just abused a woman, and you have the audacity! You have the audacity to say that girls matter? How dare you? How dare you? You disgusting person! Disgusting! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
Lower your voice.
Are you going to do anything about how he sexually harassed me? Are you going to do anything about how he sexually harassed me? Are you going to?
I need to go.
Okay, he's asking me to leave. He's asking me to leave after I've been sexually harassed.
I'm just asking.
You're asking me to leave after I've been sexually harassed. Did you ask him to leave? Did you ask him to leave? Did you ask him to? Are you following him? Did you ask him to start sexually harassing me? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name?
Ma'am.
What is your name? You work for the city. We are here in a public place. You need to tell me what your name is.
My name is Tanel.
Yeah.
And I work for a security firm. I do not work for a city, okay?
You work for us, so you don't work for us. So that means I don't have to do what you want. You don't work for us. That means I don't have to do what you want.
Stop raising your voice at me.
What is your name?
Right now you are breaking our building rules. You're being
No, sorry. Not
yes.
What is your name? What is your name? What is your name?
I've already told you my name.
What is your, no, you haven't. What is your full name? What is your full name and what company do you work for? What is
I
your
work for
full name?
Universal Protection. My name is Tanel Stefanescu.
Why are you questioning her?
And
I'm just asking.
You are questioning the wrong person.
He just said that he works for a security company, not the city. So I don't have to do what he wants. So fuck off. Who are you? Who are you? Did you go after the person who sexually harassed me? Did you go up? This is Universal Protection Security Service. Notice how they didn't get the cops here. Notice how they didn't get the cops here today. They just got some more cops, basically. So why did you do nothing about the person who sexually harassed me? I made it very clear he just sexually harassed me. Why did you not go up to him and tell him to stop? Why did you not do that? Why did you not do that? Why did you not do that?
You deal with the gentleman.
The gentleman's gone already.
He was a gentleman. He was. Oh,
why are you here? Why are you still here?
Because we're being really loud and we're disrupting.
Is being loud a crime?
It isn't our building, ma'am.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
She's standing up for herself.
I understand, ma'am.
She's standing.
No, you don't. You don't understand anything. You don't understand anything.
Huh? Would you yell?
She's standing up for herself.
Huh? Don't push me.
Excuse me.
Did you just push him? Stop pushing people who are defending me when you won't do your job and defend anyone.
Tell him, Donna. Tell him.
Fucking a-holes. Get your fucking ass in order and go after the person who sexually harassed me. No, he's not. He's going to view. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What is your name? What is your name? You're here in a public building wearing supposedly security service. If you don't tell me what your name...
My name is Batur.
Your name is what?
Batur.
Who?
Batur.
Batur?
Yeah.
What?
Is that enough?
No, that's not enough. What's your full name?
Understand.
What's your full name?
Batur Taran.
What's your full name?
Batur Taran.
Batur Tara?
Yeah.
Okay, is that your first and last name?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, great.
Are you okay with that?
I need to know what they're going to do about the guy who sexually harassed me. That's what I need to know right now.
And that makes sense. And I would,
So she is standing up for herself.
Yeah.
It'd be fantastic.
Ma'am, I'm not here for anything.
Okay. I want to know why you interviewed him, but you didn't interview all of these other people who
we are interviewing people.
Oh, you are? Okay, awesome. That's really great.
But we're picking people. We've got I wrote on absolutely everybody.
Okay. And did you get his name? The guy who sexually harassed me? What was his name?
He sexually harassed?
Yeah, he did. He did. He sexually harassed me just now, right after you interviewed him.
You can get it in there. We wrote on his name, but I don't remember what it was. We'll have it on there.
Okay, great. Because if you can go through your stuff and get it, I'd like it. It'd be really good because I'm gonna like complain about him. So I need to know, like, since you just interviewed him, it must be fresh in your mind.
We want to get all the sides, so we're selectively interviewing people.
Right. So you got the side of a sexual harasser.
Huh?
So you got the side of a sexual harasser who went in there and talked about how girls matter.
We interviewed him before this happened to you.
Right. Okay.
I wasn't even aware that had happened.
It happened right behind you.
We all saw it.
Yeah, okay, so this guy's calling the cops. So the guy who ignored the guy who sexually harassed me, the guy who sexually harassed me, and who got ignored by this person is calling the cops. And yet he's not calling the cops on the person who sexually harassed me, he's calling the cops on the people.
Ma'am, if the guy sexually harassed you, you need to dial 911 and request for police.
Why would I call the cops when they act like this?
We're
act like
security
this.
for the building, okay?
You're security for the building.
Ma'am, I didn't see.
For who?
I didn't witness anything, ma'am. I'm just.
Oh, you didn't witness anything, and yet you came after. If you didn't witness anything, why did you come after me? Yet you're running away.
Ma'am.
Running away.
Ma'am, you're
running away. I'm not disrupting anything.
Business.
I'm going after the person who harassed me, which was you.
Within the same month, she disrupted a meeting, and then another 2.5 months later, with vicious lies, personal attacks, and shouting.
By the way, I have it all on recording of what that guy said to me.
So why the fake name? Why humongous?
I've
He did that because he could see she was a troublemaker, and he did not want to give his real name to such a person.
Disgusting!
When I realized what she was doing, my head said to my mouth, don't cuss, one, and don't give her my name. And then a humongous came to my brain because I had to walk up this big, ginormous hill to get to council chambers, and I was just dying. And I finally get up to the chamber, and I'm thinking, good grief, I got to walk down the hill? That's all I'm thinking is, oh. And I got this woman going, excuse me, what is your name? You want my name?
Yeah, sure.
And I go, well, Hugh. Hugh what? And I'm going, Mungus? It's humongous.
And she says, what's humongous?
Humongous what?
Here we go. I was talking about, you know, I'm fat. I'm fat. I'm fat. You guys, if I offend those fat people out there, I'm fat, okay? My sister said I'm fat. I need to lose weight. And I'm feeling fat that day. This particular day, I'm feeling fat.
August the 15th.
My name is Zana. I am part of Women of Color Speak Out. I was the woman who got sexually harassed right outside these chambers. And rather than helping me, the security criminalized me. It should also be noted that the person who sexually harassed me was a pro-bunker, pro-cop person who stood here and talked about how girls matter, who then immediately went outside and sexually harassed me. The security not only criminalized me, they called the cops on me, and when the cops got here, they talked to me, and instead of trying to make me safe, they demanded that I speak with them alone while they had their hands on their guns. That is what cops do to women in this city, and that is what happens to women all over this country. And you yourself, Bruce Harrell, you yourself are on the record and on camera as being abusive towards women, including me, in this city council when you interrupted me over and over and over
Thank
again.
you, ma'am.
When I held you to account for how
Thank you, ma'am.
have not helped your community.
Thank you for telling me about my community, ma'am.
And you,
So,
Gonzalez, your own aide
thank you, ma'am.
me of organizing my own sexual harassment.
Thank you,
She
ma'am.
had the audacity to say that I must have organized it. How dare you?
So if you don't stop, I'm going to have to find you being disruptive. Thank you.
Bruce Harrell.
So I'm going to have to find you disruptive.
And you will.
So that was one of 9. Last two speakers.
October 31st.
Joshi, followed by Eris Gibson.
Thank you. My name is Zana. People like to talk about how crime has gone up in Seattle, and they're right. Crime has gone up. The crimes of racist thug cops have gone up. Their crimes against women have gone up. Their crimes against people of color have gone up. And the crimes of racist, token, people of color politicians have gone up. Yeah, we noticed, Lorena Gonzalez. We noticed. We noticed how, after I spoke publicly against you, the cops sent racist, white supremacist rapists after me on BlueLivesMatter.com. We saw that, we noticed, and we all know how in cahoots with the cops you are. We know, we noticed how in cahoots Deborah Juarez is with the cops, who's so disgusting and such a token that she won't even look at the people when they speak. We all noticed how bullies like Bruce Harrell, who speak
I'm going to find your
and
comments
interrupt
disruptive.
women when they speak, just as you interrupt me now. We saw how those crimes went up. We saw how the
Please have this
and
woman removed,
contempt
please.
that you have towards the people has gone up. We saw all of this. And don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Don't touch her.
This is public comment. It is my right to speak.
That's her right
I will
to speak.
speak.
That is
Don't
her
touch
right
me.
to say.
Don't touch me. Don't touch
This is
me.
America.
It is my right to
This
speak.
is America.
It is my right
This
to
is
speak.
America.
I will speak.
This is
and we can
America.
see.
This is
It my
America.
right to speak,
This is
and we
America.
see the
She
crime
has the right to
of how
speak.
men of color are used to try
bother
to
her.
intimidate women
That's right.
of color.
That's
into
right.
silence.
That's the stuff
Into
we've been
silence.
talking about. We've been
We
dealing
see
with this.
These crimes
Her
going
saying
up.
what she
We
has to
see-
say is not a
Yeah,
crime,
Lorena
Bruce.
Gonzalez, we see it. Everyone's seeing it. We've seen it. We are definitely seeing it. And don't worry, we will continue to watch.
Make her go
Don't
out
touch
for
me.
what? Make her go out for what? She ain't doing nothing. She doing just like Rosa Parks and all the rest of them did. Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Fannie Lou Hamer, Barbara Jordan, all of them. She ain't doing
Oh yeah,
nothing
Lorena
different.
Gonzalez, we saw you. Don't touch me.
Turn your mic on.
Don't touch me. Don't you dare fucking touch me. Yeah, go on then, get lost. Get away
Hello,
from me.
my name is Eris Gibson.
Not only is Zana Joshi nothing like Rosa Parks, who really was protesting actual injustice and racism, Rosa's fight was won, and over long before the early 1980s when Zana was born.
She ain't doing nothing.
Indeed, compared with the heroes of the past whose names they love to throw around, these people have done nothing. Nothing but attempt to undo all the hard work of these heroes they continue to mock and profane in their twisted ideologies. Like the true oppressors of the past, they don't see people as people, only as tokens, in terms of skin color and gender.
I mean, if we're honest, for a lot of well-meaning, open-minded white people, the sight of a young black man in a hoodie still evokes a twinge of fear. There has to be a reckoning. I agree with that. You know, this country has still not recovered from its original sin, which is true. Your analysis is totally fair. It's historically fair, it's psychologically fair, it's economically fair. But you're going to have to come together as a movement and say, here's what we want done about it. Because you can get lip service from as many white people as you can pack into Yankee Stadium and a million more like it, who are going to say, oh, we get it, we're going to be nicer, okay? That's not enough. So the consciousness raising, the advocacy, the passion, the youth of your movement is so critical. But now all I'm suggesting is, even for us sinners, find some common ground on agendas that can make a difference right here and now in people's lives. And these things, let's get an agenda that addresses as much of the problem as we can. Because then you can be for something, in addition to getting people to have to admit that they're part of a long history in our country of, either proposing, supporting, condoning discrimination, segregation, etc.
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
We don't need white people leading the Democratic Party right now.
But so obviously, like you as like a white male, you were like, you didn't think about like the pillaging of continent of Hawaii.
Crime has gone up. The crimes of racist thug cops have gone up. Their crimes against women have gone up. Their crimes against people of color have gone up. And the crimes of racist, token, people of color politicians have gone up. Yes.
This was a white lash. This was a white lash against a changing country. It was a white lash against a black president in part.
Why is the work of a black woman and a Hispanic woman worth only 63 and 54 cents of a white man's privileged daughter?
The future is female.
Rosa, Harriet, and the rest of the true heroes of the past did not falsely accuse people of sexual harassment, or scream out irrational and incoherent follies in epic entitled public tantrums.
Despite all the challenges we face.
He's asking me to leave after I've been sexually harassed.
I'm just asking.
You're asking me to leave after I've been sexually harassed. Did you ask him to leave? Did you ask him to leave? Did you ask him to? Are you following him? Did you ask him to start sexually harassing me? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name?
Ma'am.
What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What is your name? What is your name?
It is in our building, ma'am.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
She's standing up. So I'm gonna look for her.
Why did you not do that?
You want to de-escalate?
Why did you not do that? Why did you not do that?
You deal with the gentleman.
Just look at the amazing energy we saw last month as women organized a march.
Yes, I'm angry. Yes, I am outraged. Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
Just look at the amazing energy we saw last month as women organized a march.
I'm nasty. Like my blood stains on my bed sheets, we don't actually choose if and when to have our periods. Believe me, if we could, some of us would. We don't like throwing away our favorite pairs of underpants. Tell me, why are pads and Tampax still taxed? Ooh, that was a brand name. Why are tampons and pads still taxed when Viagra and Rogaine are not? Is your erection really more than protecting the sacred, messy part of my womanhood? Is the blood stain on my jeans more embarrassing than the thinning of your hair?
Just look at the amazing energy we saw last month as women organized a march.
Because I am nasty like Susan, Elizabeth, Eleanor, Amelia, Rosa.
I remain convinced that yes, the future is female.
When someone is crying racism or sexism, take a good look at them before joining their bandwagon to condemn someone or something. Along with the perpetuation of gender myths, and bogus or grossly outdated statistics and impartial studies, the cost of blind belief in what these modern-day crusaders say is that anyone can be the next humongous, falsely accused of racism and sexism. And that's just the start of how badly things could end up if we keep letting toxic identity politics run the media, the education system, or anything else.
I come here tonight and plead with you.
King Samir Shabazz is the new Black Panther Party's Philadelphia leader. This new Panther version of Black Power does not include white participation.
I hate white people. All of them. Every last iota of a cracker, I hate it. We didn't come out here to play today. There's too much serious business going on in the black community to be out here sliding through South Street with white, dirty, cracker whore on our arm, and we call ourselves black men with African garb on. What the hell is wrong with you, black man? You had a doom day with a white girl on your damn arm. We keep begging white people for freedom. No wonder we're not free. Your enemy cannot make you free, fool. You want freedom? You're gonna have to kill some crackers. You're gonna have to kill some of their babies. Let us get our act together. It's time to wake up, clean up, and stand up. Black power? Black power? I damn it, I said black power. Black power. Black power. That's wrong.
That's right.